I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. I could be wrong, but I feel.
Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine and this channel's name is The Blossoming Jasmine. Today I'm going to be talking about self-care. I know, it sounds like such a cliche topic. You hear it all over TikTok, you hear it all over Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever social media platform that you have. You probably hear self-care so much that it becomes redundant, and most of the time people want to stray away from it. Before I start this video, I would like to say I really hope that you like and subscribe. Go ahead and pause and do that. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. I know a lot of people that I come across, especially clients, that think that self-care is an option. I want this video to be able to provide some psychological perspective, getting past the cliches and really emphasizing the importance of self-care. For me personally, even though I am a student clinical psychologist, I was not prioritizing self-care. I would make self-care kind of like an afterthought, like, okay, once I get everything done and I do everything I'm supposed to in the way that I'm supposed to, then I can implement self-care. Honestly, that was just a quick way to burn out. And I did. I probably burnt out, I would say 2 times. And it's not fun. It's really hard to get out of a burnout. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I think when people think of self-care, they think of like the face mask and the cucumbers and the cucumbers on your eyes and taking bubble baths. And it is that, but that's not all that it is. But self-care is more than just physical. It does include physical things, but it's not always aesthetically pleasing. It's not always the physical things that you do as far as like skincare and hair and nails. Self-care includes mental, emotional, physical, environmental, includes spiritual, recreational, and also social. Mental self-care can look like giving yourself a break, or maybe feeding into your brain, keeping your brain stimulated. Emotional self-care looks like, journaling, letting yourself cry, having a friend to talk to, or maybe a family member to talk to, or doing things that actually make you happy, pouring into those emotional needs. I feel like a lot of people don't know what they actually need emotionally. Overall, people will just get to the point where they feel completely overwhelmed and have no idea what they need at all. But I think it's really important to continue to check in with yourself, not only like until you get to a point of burnout, but throughout the day. Like if you notice, usually some physical symptoms will change and show up. Check in with yourself. How am I feeling emotionally? How am I checking in today? Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling a little sluggish? What's making me feel that way? Why am I in this space right now? I say physical self-care looks like body movement. I feel like a lot of people are pretty aware of what physical self-care looks like because it's easier to have physical examples, whereas everything else is just kind of like, oh no, that's not self-care. That's kind of like that woo-woo psychology stuff. I don't want to talk about that. But as much as the physical self-care is important, everything else that I'm about to talk about is important too. So physical self-care includes like body movement, taking yourself to the gym, taking yourself on walks, taking yourself outside, doing an activity that gets your body moving, stretching. So yes, skincare, taking care of your hair, taking care of your nails, putting on clothes that make you feel comfortable, putting on clothes that make you feel good, expressing yourself through fashion. I would say that's one of my self-care things is fashion. I like to express myself. Have you ever noticed how we dress kind of is a mirror of how we feel in the inside? Normally, you see people wear brighter colors when they're feeling brighter in the inside, and they will wear like darker colors or more monotone colors when they feel maybe a little bit more soothed or maybe a little bit more down. I'm not saying that wearing black, because trust me, I love wearing black. I love wearing, like right now, I'm wearing neutral colors. I'm feeling really calm today. Sometimes it is correlated to how you feel on the inside. If the colors really don't resonate with you, a lot of times how you prepare yourself for the day is a indication on how you're feeling in the inside. So, for example, if you didn't really take time of getting yourself ready and making yourself look nice, you didn't comb your hair this morning, you didn't brush your hair, you kind of rushed through brushing your teeth, you didn't really do any skincare, you didn't put on any lotion, there's probably something else going on of why you're really not taking care of yourself. It's not because we don't think it's important. It's because maybe we just kind of running through life. And if you're running through life, you're not really thinking about, okay, my skin needs lotion. I need to take my time brushing my teeth. I need to floss my teeth. I need to do the skincare. I see some blemishes popping up. Let me take care of that instead of just getting up and going. Another form of self-care is environmental. Oh my gosh, I can't stress this enough. You need a safe space. I don't mean the safe space of talking to someone. Yes, you need that too. Cleanliness around you. Having open space, clutter-free, organized, getting rid of things, not constantly keeping things, because things hold energy. And whatever energy that those things have, you're taking that in. And that's why it's constantly important for you to keep your space clear, keep your space clean, even some spring cleaning. I mean, so maybe it's time for some spring cleaning to get rid of whatever you're hanging on to. I find it very therapeutic to clean. Is your scenery around you? Maybe in your safe space you could have plants, or if you're not a plant person, then you could have things that make you calm. I used to have a mood light on back there, but my cat broke it, so I'm gonna have to replace it. I have a bamboo plant that I take care of. And I like to watch it grow. I water it, and also sometimes I just like looking out the window, or I like going on a walk, or I like going on a hike and looking at the sunset or the sunrise. I feel like constantly exposing yourself to different sceneries is also a good form of environmental self-care as well. Spiritual self-care, of course, that looks different for everyone. For me personally, I would say spiritual self-care is one of my top priorities when it comes to self-care, because when I'm taking care of myself spiritually, everything else trickles down. Everything connects back to spirituality for me. And I think that for everyone, I think that there are some people out there that are not spiritual, but I find it so important. I find it so important to have a connection with yourself, with the earth, and also with God overall. I try to go to Juma every Friday, a Friday prayer, and every time I hear the khutbah, I feel like it always resonates with me in some type of way. I always like to apply it back to my life, and it kind of grounds me and allows me to reset, rethink things where maybe I was angry at this person and I didn't think about it this way, but not until I went to Juma did I think about, oh, okay, man, I need to be kind to others. I need to be forgiving. And especially now, I know by the time this video comes out, Ramadan will be here. And so that's a huge, huge, huge spiritual journey for a lot of people, including myself. Fasting for, religious purposes, spiritual purposes, and also nourishing yourself as well. I want to implement that. It goes into noting what goes into your body, what goes on your body. What am I eating? What am I absorbing? What am I engaging in? What am I paying attention to? And if I'm eating poorly, or if I'm not eating enough, or if everything around me is a mess, or just not organized, or I'm just scrolling on TikTok for hours on end, ignoring my responsibilities, then a lot of times I'm not spiritually connected. So that's why I say that spirituality for me is the number one form of self-care for me, because everything else will trickle down afterwards. Another form of self-care is recreational. I feel like recreational can mirror a lot of other forms of self-care, but it's more so about new hobbies. You will be surprised, or maybe you're not surprised, how many adults do not have hobbies. Why don't you guys have hobbies? Why are you guys just going to work and going home? God did not put you on this earth to pay bills and die. You should be enjoying your life as well. And so, finding hobbies to enjoy your life also brings you a sense of belonging. We are wired to kind of have a sense of achievement. And so, if we are constantly doing something that feels like we're growing towards something, or we're constantly achieving something, then that lets off more dopamine in our brain, which keeps us happy. That's why hobbies are so important. For me, my hobbies currently, I love Pilates, I love pole dancing at home. Um, I like going on hikes. I also love going out to try new restaurants. Love having a girls' day. I live for a girls' day. I love art. I love all forms of art. You could take me to a ballet. You could take me to an art museum. You could take me, well, don't take me to the aquarium. I mean, I'll go to the aquarium, but the fish look so sad. I overall, I love art and making art. I'm a visual person. Take me to a pottery class. I mean, I will try anything. But if you are sitting at home and you can't name off one hobby that you have, it is time for you to get off your butt and try. Trust me, I am an introvert, but I'm not the type of girl to really rot in bed. But I am an introvert, and sometimes I do need times to recharge and stay at home and be at home and chill and watch TV and, just be able to recharge. But I do have those moments where I'm like, okay, I would like some connection. I would like to be social. I feel like I need to get out of the house. I feel like I need to get up and get dressed and go talk with my friends and just have that social connection. I went to a party last week. It was all girls party. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous to go because I wasn't like too familiar with anyone there. But I've gotten to the habit now where I've gotten over that fear of going into spaces and going into spaces where I'm not going to be sure if I'm going to connect with anyone or if I'm going to be able to have a good conversation with anyone. I've gotten over that because I've just been myself, honestly. Like, if I just don't feel like talking at the time, then I just don't feel like talking. I'm not overthinking. I'm very mindful, enjoying the music, enjoying the food, looking around, and, asking people questions, and it sparks up different conversations. I ended up having a great time at that party. I had a great time. I met so many wonderful girls, and now I feel like we have a closer connection because I knew some of them in passing, but I never really like had a deeper conversation with them, and it was so nice to be able to see um some women that I have similarities with. So that is all I have for now. If you stay to the end, thank you so much, and I hope that you already liked and subscribed. Please be on the lookout for more videos about wellness, more videos about fashion, and etc. I have so much more in tune for you. I feel really good about getting this content out. Hopefully, this channel continues to grow. I have a lot of hopes for this channel. You know, um, My faith is very large, so I'm just gonna keep getting these videos out there. And as I always say at the end of every video, stay blossoming. Bye.